All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Houston Texans. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Get set. 18.
Oh, you got deep?
Take it. Mike 54. Delta. You're fine, Mike.
On first down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready?
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. That's the rookie with a catch, A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Blue draw Corkers.
Under 10. 10. Check 3.
Bravo. Go.
Now it's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowl punter the last 2 years. That's Brett Kern to kick it for Tennessee, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
On 2nd down and 4, Watson, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Reset. 19. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Mike, 55.
On first down, it's Watson.
Here we go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Come on.
All right. I got you.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you don't make a play on the football.
On second and 10, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown.
There we go.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
And when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll run with Lewis. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Check. 4 down. Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever is going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Hey, 59!
Throwing again is Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
From the red zone now, Watson. He's got Fuller. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. To throw is Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. It's a foot race. The 40, 30, past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown!
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
55 is my guy, 55.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Mike.
Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Now we'll get our first update of the afternoon from the Meadowlands. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader able to record his 5th sack of the season. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
D-line, get that quarterback.
Big River.
To throw is Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. He can run for it, and he will. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Who that? Shoot.
A first down carry for Henry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Come on, baby.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
55.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory
ready?
at the 41. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read. 55. Now watch run. Set. Recon. 132 fighter. 5.
Tannehill on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
All day, dog.
Again, Tannehill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go, baby.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they would have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Henry running right. And And they'll get him down right around the 16. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
80 weapon.
Check your hot read.
Go.
Motion.
Derrick Henry. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with a field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean? Break up just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
On first down, it's Grant. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
What we got?
Hey, 59.
Back to throw, Watson.
6-man.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Baby.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we
Ready.
are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
This is Henry, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there?
Hey,
that
Alpha.
monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Check 41. I don't think you got it.
Dude.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Ready.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the video.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Mike, 55.
Now Watson.
Man up, D.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Watson now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. Johnson And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, check Mike. Watch it,
A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Watch the run. 54.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Corey Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. They will run with Grant, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way to the opposite 48. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Let's go.
Now Lewis here on 1st down.
Go, run.
Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the shit.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Succop will put this one right through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do for tactics in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the run.
Hit it.
Now a handoff to Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Hey, we got to get to the ball.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Converge. 41 Mike. Not today, you won't. Not today.
Shoot.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. And Walker has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know you feel that.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Go.
Here we go, 37.
Ready.
Now Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Check. Coming. Set, go.
They'll run through with Henry. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Here we go.
Nice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Ready.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
5.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, break.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Let's make these babies crawl the way back home. Now.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Watson. He's got Fuller. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come over on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. On 1st down, it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Watson. He's going to have the hook up to QT. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Watson flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaiser Fairbairn comes on. From the left hash, this from 37. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
Got it.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys.
He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, touchdown Titans. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Hey.
Roy. Bang, bang.
Get it.
And it's Henry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Hey, Echo.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
So don't say nothing.
41's the Mike. Check 41.
Lee Griffin.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
Yeah, we'll see how determined they are.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Wants to run. They're running it.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you wanted on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip it.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. A big-time play there for the Texans. And even 40 yards. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Let's go, baby.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tannehill now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Buzz.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Ready.
Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Let's go!
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A quick throw here out to Brown. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw. Don't be mad. 0 yards gained,
30
so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, because that window closed quickly. 2nd down run with Lewis. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Hey, eat. So we got man.
Go.
Switch. Mike 55, Mike 50.
80 weapon.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Hey.
Slam.
Hey. High 7.
Slam.
Snap.
Henry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before, and now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score in this game.
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Ooh, the juke. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on second down. Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller. 59 yards as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
Woo! Let's get it.
Get it.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to get the ball at this rate.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they will take a knee here. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of